climbers. I am Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker. We're back with Insurmountable. We're continuing to do some exploring of this mysterious mountain in this rogue-lite game. I realized I forgot to change the title, but that's alright. This is our second episode. We have 3 different characters, and let's take a look at the map. So we've got 3 missions we could try. Find more temporal anomalies, then reach the goal. We can scale the summit, then reach the goal. Or we can scale the summit, reach the goal. I mean, just a couple of different things. Don't really know. Let's do the temporal anomaly one. Okay. Guess we'll try it with the scientist. Flashlight's mostly there as a backup. Yeah, we'll go with this. Let's see. You gaze at the endless mountain vista. Some out there strange apparitions. Smaller anomalies are connected in some way to the time loop. You have to seek them out, find out more about them, and you have to learn to use them to your advantage. They might be able to help you get better, stronger. Alright. Sounds good. I think just make sure everything looks good in the stream before we go. Okay. So let's see. We do need to do the tracking this way. So it's not that high, but we need to get around this mountain somehow. I think I'm going to choose to go down first. Oops. Let's go here first. We're gonna try to stay kind of low. Maybe we'll cut along this ridgeline. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna have to do some fairly serious climbing though. That's really all there is to it. And we're moving. Maybe I'll see if there's a way to turn up the move speed of this. I don't know. You lean back against the rock face, the distant melody, soft and tender, breathing deeply. Okay. I think this is our first time being the scientist too. This is a monument of some kind. Sit down on the rock to relax. Pleasant warmth. Do we want warmth or sand? I mean, jeez. Those are way too good of stuff for so early on. And no. So if I click there, we are getting pretty close to here. So let's go ahead and stop by there. I think I'm going to stop at the top of this to take a peek. Rock and debris, as far as the eye can see. You balance carefully on the boulders, not to slip. We have an injured leg because of a mountain bunny. All right. Proceed. Once we get up there, we'll reevaluate, but I don't think we're going to find a better path. Maybe straight up. Ooh, that is... Hang on. Okay, before we go any further, we're going to use this. Reduce our energy use significantly. We have this injury we're sporting. Yeah, 30% energy cost. That really hurts. Well, this is just rough because we can't go across here. So we literally have to climb up here because of this rocky and then go down. That's just brutal. We should have probably just climbed up to the top of the summit. There's some good stuff up there. Oh well. We're trying, man. I think this cave is going to be... It's where I would like to stay, but I don't think we're going to make it that far. Our energy is low. Stranger sits on the rock. His naked torso is drawn tattoos. Let's talk to him. He hurls a rock. It grazes your shoulder. You suspect he probably doesn't want to talk to you, so you continue anyway. It's okay. Well, we at least got to level up. We need this preserve energy, sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. We're gonna, oh wait, here's a better cave for us to stay at. No, it's got rocks in the way, we can't do that. So we'd have to go up, so it's probably gonna be this cave after all. We're gonna have to crack open our food, I think. I want to take full advantage of the climbing rope. Injured torso and injured leg. Yeah. Discover a bird's nest. Extremely unusual at this altitude. Find some herbs in the nest. That's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the can. Okay. That'll give us enough energy to make it here. Then I'm hoping we can climb up. Long crevasse hinders your advance. There's a narrow spot where you can try to jump. Let's try to jump. Land safely on the other side. Okay. Not too terrible. It was a long time to wait to go around. You enter a cave, it's sheltered. Small tunnel, let's explore. So dark, let's use the flashlight. Go deeper, you find a chamber and box containing some provisions. Yay! Let's lie down and sleep. Yeah, fine. Just a light sleep. Let's just remind ourselves of what direction we're going. Okay, so I guess that means we're gonna... Ooh. That's brutal to get up here. Okay, so let's go to here. Maybe I should have rested a little bit longer to avoid our injuries causing us too much problems. Oops. So let's go ahead and stop and do our level up. We're in the death zone. He mend my wounds. I wonder if that will actually heal our wounds. Let's just ascend as quickly as possible. Okay. Several caves that are up here. I mean, honestly, this seems like a really good area to explore. We're still really early, so let's take it slow. Yeah, I think I would rather go here. We'll possibly hit that one up later. We do want to try to take... Well, I mean, the Summit Fever basically cancels out the injured leg. This is the one that we're going to sleep in. We're not going to sleep in this guy. We're actually decently high. Interesting. There's a stranger. Let's wake the stranger. Sure, why not? He blinks, begins to clear away Pack and his belongings, shares some provisions. We got another climbing rope. Yay, thank you. Let's just leave the cave. We don't need the energy quite yet, and we have another cave right here. We can sleep in the death zone. That will be fine. Discover a tent, what remains of one. Let's just do a cursory inspection. Yeah. Owner must have been an explorer, gone for some time. You don't think they're coming back? You find the provisions we can use. We'll take the tent. Okay. Summit Fever. Descend into the cave, breathe deeply. Let's go with oxygen. Because we're going to a cave very soon. But the oxygen, you know, it's thin air up here for sure. Counter a mountaineer sitting listlessly on the ground. Does not seem to notice. So let's give him the oxygen bottle. I don't think we're going to need it anytime soon. Begins to descend the bottle. Cool, level up. Conserve strength, maybe. Reduce penalty of sleeping without a tent, or gain more energy body. Yeah, let's take this. It's a very good one to have so early on. Okay. Especially we're about to go sleep, so that'll give us just a little boost. Hopefully we can get our body temperature up. It shouldn't be too bad to do that. I think this is the last time I'm going to play this. I think I'm probably going to stream a game. I may do some just recordings, but dry sheltered, well, there's nothing fancy with this. So let's just do a short sleep. Okay. Ooh, this is a cold, nasty day. So let's sense. So we need to go roughly here. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and click, but I'm gonna continue to keep an eye out for any anomalies. Anything worthy of investigation, which I don't see too much along our path. Okay. It's fine, we are in the death zone after all. Though there's a much higher mountain peak back here. You don't always have to climb the peak, and you don't always have to climb the highest peak in particular. See footprints in the snow in front of you. They've been swept away within. They're human and very large, so giants wandering around barefoot. You follow the tracks to a crevasse. Let's climb down carefully. Leaves your head pounding. You're slightly dazed. You notice a corpse, not of a giant, but of a normal-sized human woman. 2 empty eye sockets. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we got a protective helmet, so that's good. Let's go over here. Yeah, those are worth exploring for sure. Is it nighttime now? Yeah, it's cold and night. Mountaineer you helped earlier catches up with you, notices your injury, offers some healing herbs. Let's accept the herbs, sure. Eat the herbs, feel strength returning to your body. Mountaineer nods and leaves without a word. Okay. Thank you. One good deed deserves another one, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna look. See if there's an option. Yeah, you can't speed up the movement any. Continue? Okay. Discover an intact tent. There's nobody inside. Embers in the fire are still glowing. I'm gonna continue the journey. There's a campfire there. Somebody's around. We don't need to search. Old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile. Recharge her strength, and do we want to gain health or warmth? Warmth. This is a bitterly cold day. So then we want to go. We'll see here. So this direction, fairly far ahead, I think. Didn't see too many anomalies in this area earlier, but let's just keep an eye out, see what we can see. We could use our flashlight, but we're climbing, we want to use our mountain pick. Laboriously, you trudge up through the knee-high snow, you stop abruptly, you blink. There's a blanket of snow creeping over the sloping terrain directly in front of you. Oh no! This is a go-around situation. We're fairly warm, we got time. Hurry down the slope, you cast a glance over your shoulder, the mountain of snow is getting menacingly close. They finally come to a standstill. You don't want to risk another avalanche. Should we go a different way? Good. Avalanches are very, very bad. They're actually probably the thing that would scare me the most away from high altitude climbing. There's definitely a part of me that would love to do... Oh, down there is where we're going. Let's just go ahead and target that. We'll keep an eye out and stop if we see anything valuable. We will run out of energy. That's a very steep climb, so let's go ahead and use our rope. Okay. Do see a couple of items that are vaguely in that area, but nothing that looks like a tent, maybe. Usually, especially the first anomaly, it's good to be empty there, and we have a cave that we can rest at if we need to. Because the first one, they often will recharge you. Yeah, let's... Wait, the tent is right here, or the cave is right there. Let's do the cave first. I changed my mind. Because it's down. Okay. You enter caves, dry shelter from the wind. Let's explore the tunnel. So dark, use the flashlight. Illuminates the passageway, you go deep and find some provisions. Very nice. Let's lie down and sleep. We'll take a short sleep. Get our energy up a little bit. Let's level up. Explore the mountain, sure. I think we're gonna get some good opportunities here real soon. Okay. I mean, we don't know what direction we're going next, but I'm gonna venture this is probably good. Dome-like structure made of glittering ice. Surface is soft and yielding as water. An anomaly. Ooh. You walk into the structure, bright light blinds you, your eyes have adjusted, you see their shapes forming on the shell. In circles that come together to form sketches of bears, rabbits, and even goats, they come to life, jump, and frolic around you as if inviting you to dance. You begin to move with them, and your spirits flow together. An ancient power is benevolent and grants you... I'd rather have the sanity for sure. Glad we slept in the cave. Let's do controlled breathing. It's probably good. Or do we want this? Increase our body? No, let's get controlled breathing. Okay. So where's the next guy? Where is this? So it's high up in this direction. All right. So let's start by going, well, not there. Let's go over here. That's out of the way. We're heading up here. So we'll hit a couple of these guys. Eesh, this is going to be rough. We out of the death zone? We are well out of the death zone, so we'll be able to recover our oxygen fully. Yeah, that's not a nice path to get to. You enter an expansive cave, stalactites hanging in the ceiling, longer. There's water droplets, feeling calm and relaxed. Rock formations must be many thousands of years old, dating back to before the traces of people on the island. It makes you happy to think anything could endure for so long. So we've gained a lot of sanity and a good amount of experience. Good. Let's go to this monument looking thing, and then we're in a valley surrounded by the death zone, so this is gonna be brutal to get out of, and we're basically going straight up anyways. So yeah, we're just we're gonna use our climbing rope for sure. Don't know if it's gonna be good enough, but we're definitely using the climbing rope. Okay, active fire pit, not a soul around. Flames seem to be fighting the icy wind for survival. We want warmth or energy. Let's go with energy, because we're gonna need it. Okay, let's go ahead and use this. I want to just make sure. Yeah, it's up very high. Let's go maybe right there. So actually go here, because I see there's an anomaly there. And we'll be most of the way up. Oh, we're not even in the death zone quite yet. Maybe after this ascend. Yeah, that's almost at the death zone. Okay. Maybe we're gonna stay below it, who knows. Terrain slopes in front of you, is covered with boulders and fragments of rock. Do we want to go around or climb over the rocks? Let's climb over the rocks. Wobbles into foot, flail desperately. We have a hand that's hurt. Alright, well, what's the hand hurt do? Extra energy while climbing. I should have not risked that. Just gonna eat through our energy. Okay. Walk past the massive crevasse. You hear a cry for help. Let's climb in and save the person. Break off. Mountaineer the silence. You have no choice to climb back up. Oh. So we have no energy. Let's do more controlled breathing. It looks like we're heading to the death zone. Okay, sleep. I think we're gonna sleep for a long time. Get our energy fully up. We'll gain a fair bit of oxygen too, which will help. Okay. This is another very steep climb, so let's go ahead and use this. Hand is still injured, but that won't be for too much longer. Death zone entered. It's a good choice to sleep right before the death zone, when we can still breathe relatively easily. Once we get up to there, we'll do another sighting check, but I have a feeling it's more this direction. We'll see. This is... What peak was it that we climbed before? It was not the same one. That must have been the one maybe over here? Huh. Interesting. Lean back against the rock. Distant melody reaches your ears. Makes me smile. Good. We got basically no energy. Let's go to... Let's use what energy we have, though. Because we have the climbing rope, and then we're going to take a sleep there. At the very least, our hand injury should be gone. Yeah, when that climbing rope expires, then we're done. And it will expire at the bottom of this. Good to sleep a little bit lower. Okay, sleep for a long time. Yeah, our oxygen's not going down too terribly much, even if we are in the death zone. Oh, you get better sleep at night, I guess. Okay. We're mostly just going horizontal. Fairly short ups and downs, so that's just fine. Well, oh, there it is, right there. So let's stop and re-engage this. Perfect. Just do it. And then we'll get the few things around here. Pretty much right at the peak. We're just a stone throw away from the peak, actually. Ooh, there's a cave right there. Energy burning is not too bad. Oxygen's still high. So the only thing, I mean, energy's low, but okay, nightfall. Seems to be a brighter night than it has been. We'll go ahead and pick these few guys up after this. Sudden stop, a wall of light in front of us, another anomaly. See our own face, a reflection, not as remember, it looks older, tireder. Let's talk to myself. Your reflection moves your mouth as you speak. It doesn't seem like it's mirroring what you say. You must have imagined it. You keep talking, by the time the reflection's mouth hasn't moved at all. Staring in surprise at your reflection, then you can see some provisions that must be for you. You quickly still them in your pack and continue on your way. So we're gonna have to arrange this carefully, but there we go. Reduce energy cost in the death zone. That sounds fantastic. Because we're in the death zone now and kind of low on energy. There's a second... Let's just see what direction it is. Oh, perfect. So we're gonna go right here. Then, whoops. Right here. Then we're gonna pick up these guys, both caves, maybe even sleep in both, who knows. Explore both of them at the very least. And we'll sleep in this one. Tomorrow is going to be clear, normal weather, good. Almost 7,000 feet. Let's follow the smell. Can't see anything, return to the cave entrance. Let's lie down and sleep, and let's just do a brief sleep. Want to try to get as much experience from this explore the mountain as we can. Let's see if we can level up another time or two. Trip and bang your knee. There's rock. Let's make the crack bigger. Feels like a thin book of some kind. Earth has not been kind to it. You skim the rows. They're written by a mountaineer 50 years ago. Someone has stashed some provisions here. Got some hot tea. Cool. Wow, this is almost 7,000 feet. That's the highest I think I've been in this game. Old woman sits in front of the hut. You gain health, or yeah, let's do health. And then we'll come here. Think we need a full long sleep. Full 10-hour sleep. That should do us very, very good. And then we can keep heading in this way. It's the stranger. Let's wake the stranger. It doesn't seem to want to talk to you. Okay, that's fine. Lie down and sleep for a long time. Let's hope no strange person wakes us up. Okay. Alright. Let's just do sense again. Okay. Approach a canyon, there's rope stretched out. Who could have done that? Can you risk using it? Let's take the detour. Okay. It's a very risky thing, the ropes. Yeah, I see this event and I don't see another one for a long ways. So we better take the event while we can find it. And I think we're gonna go to about there. Yeah, that looks good. A little bit of exploration at night. Not too terrible. You know, we're only sitting here up at the death zone. But really, oxygen's pretty good. Stumble across a building, did occupy part of the forces. Between the rubble, you see some electronic devices. Well, let's search through the rubble. Not carefully enough, we fall, ramming our leg into the crevasse. Managed to free yourself, nothing's broken, it could have been worse. We got a minor injury. Okay. Let's take Under the Stars. Okay. Ooh, we gotta go back up all the way around there. Well, if we're gonna do that, is there any other? Yeah, I mean, that's really what we're aiming for, I think. Hopefully we see some other stuff. There's nothing particularly steep here, so it's not quite worth using the climbing rope. But man, we're gonna be using our sanity quite heavily. Okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna take another sighting. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to camp, but we'll get fairly low and do another camp. It'll be fine. Not a cave. And there's just not much here. Oy. We obviously did some bad trajectorying. I didn't realize that it would be so far away. Is this closer? It might be. It's hard to tell, but I think this one's the closer one that we're heading to. All right. Oh, the injured leg is probably not helping anything at all. But this is all fairly... Oh, there's the anomaly. Well, this is the third one, so let's go ahead and sleep. Sure. We're gonna bring our energy up to full, and then we're going to go here, get, there's two of them there, and then we'll head here. Let's get these last few anomalies first. Yeah, our sanity's pretty low. Not really liking it, but that's okay. Going through the snowstorm probably doesn't help any. We've been in the death zone for a long time, and moving around in it. This may be the longest that we've been in the death zone. Bad enough where even though we only have a very slow rate, it's pretty low. Golden Eagle lands in front of us, majestic wings to the ground, watch it, it remains unafraid. Let's get some sanity. Okay. It's not like we need the sanity too much, it's just a little tiny ways away. But catch a scent of the wind, burning wood, discover patch dinghy tent. There's no souls for miles. Call out in case the owner's nearby. Your heavy breathing, a dead hair, mountain hair is slung over his shoulders. We've seen this before. He invites us to join him. You could use some refreshment right about now. It's a little extra energy, a little less oxygen. Took a little bit of time, but not too much. But overall, well worth it. Not enough to level us up, though. I think I'm going to continue this this playthrough with on YouTube, maybe. Then I'll have to finish my Factorial playthrough, or I'll have to commit to putting that on pause, and that would be rough. We'll see. I might. Starts racing, notice something strange. We've got another anomaly. There's a room, but not really a room. An open, transparent, dome-like structure. All noise ceases. Snowflakes dance around, sluggish as if in motion. Your limbs relax. You watch the spectacle. Your thoughts quiet, and you become one with the mountain. The anomaly is truly a magical place. Feeling much better and suddenly in good mood, you decide it's a good time to continue your journey. Oh. Okay, this is the final point. Alright, so we see our way to something here. I'm glad we got that sanity boost now. Wow. Some of these missions are fairly long, and we've basically done a summit. So it's not the steepest summit, but it's up there. Excuse me there. I got the yawns, man. Put that on mute for you guys, but yeah, I'll tell you anyways. That's a good spot. We're not too terribly far away from the portal. Want to level up at least one, maybe two more times if we can possibly do it, though. Half buried in glass, you find a stone plaque. Let's stay and dig it up. Find characters etched in stone. You find some sort of writing. You find the package. There's some valuable equipment. You have an oxygen mask. And I don't think we really need that oxygen mask. We're doing pretty good. We've acclimatized quite a bit. So let's go maybe here. Okay. I'm actually just gonna rest here. Okay, long sleep. probably should have put it on the oxygen mask for the sleep. Yeah, we're never gonna get through that, so it's gotta be this way. It's the only way to go. Not seeing too much in the way of anything we can do either. May have already been in this area and picked it clean. I don't know. We'll see. There's gotta be something. Pick your way across. You notice indigenous man. He wants us to hurry. Let's go quickly. Twist her ankle, yelp in pain. Oh. At least this guy seems like he's okay. That seems like it's the same thing every time. If you go slow, the guy dies. If you go quickly, you get injured. Luckily, it's not too bad of a spot to be injured. Although, we're about to make some pretty radical climbs. Oh, we're almost out of the death zone, though. That's good. Okay, I'm just gonna put the track in. We're keeping an eye out for anything... Wait. Oh. I mean, that is kind of out of the way. How? No. It's not bad. It's a lot of energy, though. We're in kind of bad shape. Let's just get out of here. I don't think it's worth going that far out of our way when we've got a clear path to victory. Be nice to level up another time, but I just don't see it happening. Oh! I forgot about this. Just spend a little time. Let's just spend a little time, get some experience. It's not enough, darn. Oh well. And I want to understand what this is. Ooh, that's very nice. We'll have to try that one more. Okay, nothing stopping you. See, focus your let's go with speed. Okay. Probably should have got energy, but yeah. That's very neat. The eagle eye. We'll have to use that ability more. It's quite nice that we have the very different types of things that we can do. Well, this will take us back. And with this, we'll have to choose another mission. Do another mission or two. Kind of working towards the other mountain peak. Okay. Character proficiency goes high. Submission reward for item proficiency. So we should level up on item. Good. That's a lot of time in the death zone. Wow. So it looks like the only ones we did is event proficiency and item proficiency. Okay. Cool. So let's check your alpine skills are most impressive. I won't last a day out there. I kind of doubt that. So plus 10. I mean, that's a pretty sweet thing. What about... We could do a 20, which would be maybe a pair of boots. Let's do the insulated boots. Because warm temperature seems to be something that we suffer from at the very beginning a fair bit. Event knowledge, we've got plus 20, so let's see. Let's do another experience, and let's do time lost reduction. Sounds good. Cool. Can we do this? Bring the amulet to the summit. The mission is unlocked. You have not played this yet. Yeah, why not? So how does that compare? The one we just did was, that's a 1 star. Radiation 3 stars. So very rough terrain, very thin air. Click to choose a route. Oh, we can make a choice. Let's do eerie surroundings. It's a huge reward. So we're gonna change this to the adventure. Confirm. Just trying to decide if we want to, nah, let's just do this. Could do the other missions, but nah. Wow. So that's our goal, is the summit this mountain. Cliff rises impressively above you. Okay, we're pretty low. A research duration time loop. What have you gotten yourself into? Cold air flows in your lungs. You have to think about a way to the experiment with an antenna on top of the mountain. Gaze down at the green stone. Even the woman's theory is correct. Then the charged stone is with radiation. Why would that affect the time loop? Are you willing to put your life in danger? Take a deep breath and give yourself a shake. Waiting here twiddling your thumbs is not an option. Better to face your fate. Yep. So we're summiting a mountain. We've got a long ways to go. We're gonna take our time, get our experience up. Sanity will be a little bit of an issue, but that's fine. Stand in front of a fissure, completely befuddled. It's full of empty cans, clothing out of the junk, a sharp stench. Someone's left a pile of garbage here. Should we search through the garbage? Let's stay at the edge of the fissure. Yes, search for it. You hold your breath. There's excrement. You gag. Pull a half-decayed head of a goat out of the pile. Grit your teeth. You find a backpack full of equipment. They're still intact. Climbing axe, high quality. Which is better than what we have. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Well, that was a little nasty, but we got through it. Sit down on a rock to relax. The present warmth fills your body. It's warm. Do we want warmth or sanity? Well, we'll take the sanity. Not that there's that much lost yet. But there's no warmth. We're still quite a ways. Although the highest I've ever hiked has been about this high. About 3,800 meters. I have to do the math, but definitely under 4,000 meters. I have not been to a 4,000 meter peak. I've driven on a mountain pass that was higher than this. Hidden behind a wall of rock, you discover a snowed-in shack. It looks abandoned. You must have stumbled across a guard of former occupants. Let's go inside. It's an unpleasant smell in the air. You can't pinpoint its source. Discover a clump of fur with some pages torn out. Let's look at the pages. They're hand-drawn sketches of cougars that show animals in natural habitats, including mountain regions. You hear a snarl. Stay here. Search the shack. Sense provisions in the locker. Just as you're tucking your backpack in, you feel a sharp piercing your shoulder. You slam your elbow into attacker's face and flee. Snarl behind us. You need to put some distance. So we gained some stuff. We got a little bit injured. Okay. That's fine. Controlled breathing is going to be very good on this mission. Controlled breathing is very, very good when you're summoning a mountain, and I have a feeling this is a high mountain. At the foot of the slope, you stumble across the remains of a building. Did it belong to the occupying forces? Part of it are completely buried beneath the rocks. There must have been a landslide. Between the rubble, you see some electronic devices that search through it. Attention is grabbed by a scrap of cloth. Discover human remains. We're shocked. You decide to turn back before we end up like the poor soul. Well, gain some experience at least. Warm thoughts. Anything we can do that's a long-term benefit is gonna help us in dividends, because I think this is a long mission. It's hard to say exactly how high it is, but I'm gonna venture that we're gonna be quite high. Stomach rumbles, gut starts to cramp, you just pinch to pull your pants in time. So we got diarrhea. Do we want to rest? Let's chew on some herbs, sure. Doesn't take long for your digestion to settle. You're able to continue. Yay! Good. Herbs do some good sometimes. So this is very much like the tutorial mission, but bigger. Okay, we're making a little progress on our journey. Terrain slopes in front of you. It's covered with boulders and fragments. Let's take a detour. Not in a hurry. Test the rocks. They're major red flags. Better off with a detour. Just a little temperature loss, but that's no big deal. Honestly, I'd rather lose the time and save the energy. It's definitely worth saving the boulder, the injury. As you walk along a rock face, you notice something. There's a heavy steel door leads to the mountains. It's open just a crack. Just walk through it. Trace your fingers along the stone. It's not natural rock. It's clearly man-made. The tunnel ends in forks leading to another steel door. This one's padlocked. do we want to... Let's just continue. Stumble through the passageway, more tunnels. It's some sort of a labyrinth. Getting lost in the dark would not be wise. As you turn your back, you trip over a box that's made of wood. You realize you can't open it. Rummage aside, it feels like provisions. You have to get back to the daylight to see if they're any good. Calls for help. That's interesting. Controlled breathing too. Yes, please. Very good. Okay. Is one of those a cave? No. That is a cave, though. Well, there's a cave up here. So let's... Let's see if I just click on this cave here. No, those are long ways. Those are basically backtracking. So let's go ahead and go to this cave. Should be a decent bit. We can get a little sleep in and we'll be ready to continue. Sleeping a little bit higher, but that's okay. Still below 4,000 meters. Ooh, look at that. It's very pretty. Wonder if you're climbing Everest if you're able to see northern lights ever. Probably pretty rare. Never seen any pictures or heard about it, so. Man, I need to stop yawning. I swear I got to sleep at a reasonable time last night, I thought. Guess I didn't. Alright. Enter a cave. Follow the bleeding. Long passage. You reach another cave. You realize you've gone in circles. Now back at the entrance. Just keep searching. After a while, you hear the bleeding again. Sounds louder, more frantic. Unable to ignore just the goat. Its the hind legs is trying to free itself. You tend to soothe it. It seems to understand what you want. Let it with a swift kick. You free the goat from the fissure. It rears up for a split second, trots away from you, disappearing into one of the tunnels. As you prepare to head out, you graze on the ground. We see what the goat was interested in. Some herbs. Nice. Put them in your pocket, so we got some good experience. Let's lie down and sleep. We're just gonna do a short sleep. It should recover us almost completely. All right. Looking for the best path. So really... I thought I saw a lot more stuff out there, but that's fine. We'll keep an eye. The summit hill itself, I mean, it'd be kind of nice if we could go along the ridge. So we kind of want to head to the left a little bit if we can do that, I think. Looks less steep, and less steep is very good. There's a cave down here. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here. Okay. Yeah, I think this is kind of a dead end. I don't think that's the way we wanted to go. So we'll go here to the cave. Get some sleep because we're gonna do some high climbing. Looks like there's another cave up here. So that's fine. We'll just do the steep climb. No big deal. Says the direction we want to do the steep climbs when we have here lower. Find a metal shipping container covered in rust. They use it as a study. Do we do a quick look, or let's just do a quick look. Find some valuable equipment. We found heavy boots. Let's reduce energy on stone. I'm gonna keep these. Okay. Reduce time cost of moving, climbing when oxygen is high. Yes. So our oxygen's going to be high for a while. And honestly, we have the controlled breathing twice. So that's probably going to help us to keep it high even as we start to get higher on the mountain. We're not even at 4,000 feet yet. We're about to cross that threshold. Oof. Yeah, let's go up this way. It's another cave, which... Let's explore this cave and then we're going to plan on sleeping in this second one. Here's some heavy clanging. Let's follow the noise. Gets louder. It's hard to say. Let's use the flashlight because it's dark. Move further into the cave. Says knocking is muffled regular. Comes from a broken machine. Nothing happens strange. You're about to turn around. Discover a metallic chest within a niche. You open it up. There's some equipment. Guess the detour was worth it. Confirm. Let's leave the cave. Because there's another one up there that we can spot. It'll be tiring to get there, but we will do it. Yeah, we'll get up to the top of this local peak for sure. All right. Into the cave and follow the lights. Fireflies, regain some sanity. Good. Let's lie down and sleep. Sleep for a long time. We have been using a lot of energy and I didn't see another cave coming soon. Excellent. To level up, what do we got? Take it slow is a very good one. Would have been nice to have. Let's go ahead and use this ability because I think we're going to be doing some steep climbing for a little while. So for 3 hours, we're going to reduce our energy usage. Very, very helpful on this very steep terrain. Enter cave, bunch of stalactites, makes me feel calm and relaxed. Thousands of years old. Hope to achieve something that will outlast you, something people talk about for years to come. Good. Gained a bunch of experience then. Woohoo! There is a cave here. And this is the general direction I want to go because I want to kind of go this way and then up the ridge here. Icy wind blasts your face as you traverse a canyon. You look and see glittering icicles. Falling spike grazes your face. Bleeding scratch almost hits you in the eye. Ouch. Stumble across the corpse of a deer with no signs of decay. Only recently done. Has some herbs. Last meal is probably undigested. You could cut open the animal stomach to get the herbs. Sure, why not? Go Jizzy. Let's keep trying. Found the undigested herbs and we gained a bunch of experience and several herbs. So that's good. Let's go over here. Energy is still okay. Yeah, we're gonna go to this cave and plan on sleeping in it. Did I pick up a tent? I don't think we have one yet. So, Okay, we ascended almost 1,000 feet in one day. That's a lot. We'll come in. He holds out his oxygen bottle. Well, let's find out what's wrong with him. Pointed his shoulders, dislocated it. We undislocated it, and it gives us this and a hiking staff high quality. Minus 18% energy, and when climbing, I don't think we're going to use this, but I'll take it for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. There's a fair number of things that are coming up. So we'll gain some extra experience for a little while. Although we're going to go sleep. It's a 48-hour thing, so I think there will be a lot of opportunities in the next 48 hours. Can't even see where we parked, man. We have ascended a fair ways. Oh, there's where we started from. So that was around 3,000 feet. We're now close to 5. Follow the smell. Thin wave, waterfall, intricate pattern, memorizes. Woohoo! Okay, lie down and sleep. Long time. Good. Very, very much needed. Okay. So let's go here. We got 2 events that are on the peak here, and then there's so much here. Wow. Enter an open hut. It's inhabited. Owner appears to have fled. Find an oxygen bottle. We could take the oxygen bottle. Let's give it some canned food. Okay. Doubt this is going to make a difference at all, but yeah. Ooh, that is a long hike in the death zone. Okay, what should our path be? Discover an intact tent. There's nobody inside. It's been used by somebody. We're gonna leave it be. We don't need to be going and raiding tents. So once we get there, we'll use this again, because this is going to be a decent little, well, yeah, we have the cave there too, so that we can recover our energy, so yeah. Sanity still looks good. The only thing we're low on is energy. Ooh, it's a snowstorm day. Well, that is not fun. Yeah, we'll go across here and then we're gonna start making our way to the cave. Of course, if we go to the cave now, then that means that we're going to probably go out in the night, which will be even more hazardous, but that's okay. So let's do this one first and then the cave. I think that's the best order. Some kind of treasure? Treasure sounds exciting. See the outline of a large rectangular object underneath an old parachute. Found a metal case. Let's search the case. The case is empty, just your luck. Well, we gain a bunch of experience at least. Experience is probably worth it. Hang on. Okay, that is a steep cliff. So what we're gonna do is just keep going. Once we get close to that cliff, then we're gonna stop and we're gonna use this. Let's use it after the first one of these. Oh, whoops. Clicked on the wrong tile. Entirely, didn't we? Still not the right tile, but that's okay. We're gonna go right past the tent, but yeah, this is a long, steep climb. Yeah, we're gonna go just sleep. No, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. Shouldn't be too terrible, and then we'll make it back no problem. Just taking advantage of the master climber. Nearby an abandoned camp, there's a torn tent. Let's thoroughly search the tents. Didn't find anything useful, darn, but we gained a bunch of experience, so that's good. Time cost of moving. Yeah, we'll take this. Significantly reduce time cost when moving and climbing. So we'll go fast if we're high in oxygen. Okay. Good. Enter a cave. There's some noise. Follow the bleeding. Can't find him. He's stuck in a fissure. He's trying to free himself. We free him. Another goat. Found a cache and we found some herbs. Nice. Lie down and sleep for a long sleep. Still not fully recovering our energy even with a long sleep, but that's fine. Let's go here. We got a level. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Stay warm is good. Wait, or let's do this. It's a good one to take just having woken up. Good. So I didn't see quite how high we were, about 5,200 or so. I think the peak's going to be pretty close to 7,000. That's my feeling. But we'll find out. Who knows how it'll be. Yeah, we're losing a lot of sanity though. Let's take this first, and then we'll go sleep, and then we'll hit this up. Counter a common mountain goat. It's nibbling. Let's approach in a friendly manner. Shares his herbs with me. Nice. We sure got a lot of herbs. We'll probably need it now. Our health is taking a bit of a hit. bang your knee. Let's make the crack bigger. Cut yourself on the sharp edge. Oh. Both take it slow and warm thoughts are good, but let's take it slow. That's the better one, I think. Okay. So we're gonna go back here. And we definitely need some energy. Wow. Enter a cave. Let's lie down and take a sleep. Okay. So we're gonna be exploring at night again. Lovely. Let's go to right here. I just want to double check. Yeah. Right here. And then I'm going to turn on my climbing ability. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Just because of the injured hand. Very pretty lights. Here, encounter a common mountain goat. It's trying to warn you. Let's hide behind the rock too. Large wildcat doesn't notice us. Thank you. So you be good to the goats and they help you find herbs and hide away from stuff and they just become your friends. They're really nice. I have a friend who has goats and they are nice. Eagles in front of you. It's magic. You regain sanity or warmth. That's a tough one. Let's regain the sanity though. We're not doing that. Let's do this. We've got a level-ish climb for a little while. The reason I chose sanity is because it's fairly warm. Oh, we're gonna walk through this as well, which is fine. I think it will pick it up. Okay. Need to slightly course correct. Now we don't have a tent. Yeah. Found a backpack. We don't have the energy. Darn. Search the backpack. Pull an empty brandy bottle. Nothing else. That's fine. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but that's okay. Okay. Flock of migratory birds are overhead. As they disappear over the horizon, you think about the inexplicable things you found. They're a result of natural phenomena, anomalies, something else. That's a lot of experience and sanity. Wow. Reached penalty for sleeping without a tent. That's a good thing because we're about to sleep and we don't have a tent. So let's just sleep briefly. Don't like the loss of sanity, but can't really be helped. Swore there were a lot more anomalies here. All right, let's, oh, there they are. So let's go to here. Yeah, this is all fairly flat. Nah, that's too much out of the way. And it is all along the ridge, so we're gonna go bloop, bloop, bloop. There's a cave there. So we're gonna hit the death zone very soon, and we're gonna take the opportunity to restore our health. So before we do that, I'm going to chew on an herb. What was the other benefit? Oh, increases the body temperature because I have warm thoughts. Yeah. This is fine. I think this is the thing that increases sanity, but our sanity is pretty high. Not too worried. Frozen Mountain Lake. Do we test it? Do we walk across? Or let's walk across. Breaks runs. Throw yourself into solid ground. Okay. Not too bad. Kind of surprised there's a lake up here, to be honest. We got a lot of climbing to do for sure. A path leads past you, some snow, hear distinct rumble, blink and vi, there's a lot of weight. Only chance is to dig our way out. If we dig slow, it's going to take forever and we're going to be cold. I think we're gonna dig slow. You know, in situations like this, use your energy wisely. Okay. We need our energy to get to that cave, right? And it is still... We're still gaining temperature, so that's good. I hope we can make it. Discover a large saddlebag. Find some footprints. Find some herbs. Okay, we'll take it. A lot of herbs this time. We should have left herbs at the place where the oxygen mask was. Air's getting thin. We've entered the death zone. We're going to take a minute by mending our wounds. Good. Woman's up front. Toothless smile. Recharge your strength. Do we want health or warmth? Let's go with warmth. Warmth is hurting pretty badly. You know, I think we're going to be forced close to this anyways. Whoops. What are we doing? Go here. Sometimes. It's all good. Yeah, we're not losing a lot of oxygen. So when we sink down here, we'll drop out of the death zone. Probably. But we're going to sleep inside of it. That's the key thing. Explore the tunnel. Can't see your hands. Use your flashlight. Illuminates the passage. You get deeper. You find a chamber. Find a box containing some provisions. Let's go ahead and have the canned food. I don't think we're going to need the herbs. Let's lie down and sleep. Let's do a long sleep. Okay. So let's go here. We're a little bit cold, but that's fine. See a lot of opportunities when we get higher, but we've got a little ways before we've got any events, it looks. Approach a canyon, there's rope across it. Let's shimmy across the rope. You're tired, you reach the other side, collapse in relief, good. Little scary, but that's fine. Expansive cave, lots of stalactites. Rock formations 1,000 years. Hope that you can survive. Yep. Let's go here. Yeah, our oxygen's not too bad. We're gonna be pretty high up though. Pretty high up. It's hard to say exactly where the death zone starts. I kind of laugh at this game every time it has a death zone reference and, you know, someone has a hut. I'm like, wait a second. Wouldn't that just slowly kill them? And the answer, of course, is yes. Yes, it would. So we're going to stop and take this one. Yeah, definitely the right side to go up this mountain. It's a sanity event, but it's right along our path. I mean, you can't not go there. And then we'll go here next. Okay. And then it looks like we've got a cave. Should be good for our summit push. Northern Lights, what a sight. We still don't have a tent. So stay warm, gain body temperature when moving. That's actually probably the bigger deal though. Okay. So otherwise it's just a slight penalty for the temperature with sleeping without a, but yeah, that's okay. Daylight again, good, good. We still have a decent amount of energy. I'm tempted to keep going, but no. Let's find some old batons. Let's climb the wall. Hesitate, fall from the height. We have some supplies, bandage. That's nice. Took us a while. Body temperature went down. Yeah, it's all good. Let's do this and then we'll keep that. Okay. Is that the path? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Don't want to enter the cave yet. I really don't. Follow light. It's from fireflies. Turn to the cave entrance. So let's lie down and sleep. Sure. Why is the oxygen loss so much less if we sleep for a long time, I wonder? Well, this one goes out of the way and we are in the death zone. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is what we've got to do. We should probably have done this earlier, but let's go ahead and do it. Okay. And then we'll use the climbing rope if we start climbing anything that's really steep. These guys, it's just too much out of the way. I mean, it's only 2 tiles, but those are too... Well... Screw it, let's do this. It's 2 tiles and it's not too much of a climb. Not anything worse than we've just been doing anyways, and I can't even guarantee this isn't out of the way at all, so... Stone under feet, turned up. Don't want to use the energy. Let's dig just around the surface. Discover a wooden crate, and we've got a red flare pistol again. So let's go ahead and use the band-aid. We'll take this. It's getting to be cold. I hope this will warm me up. Yeah, moving a little bit does help to do this, but the weather's cold, and then it looks like tomorrow is going to be stormy. Eesh, bad day to summit, but it's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Probably shouldn't do this. Should probably look at our items and see what we can strategically use. Some sort of a shrine. We pray for energy. Okay. So then I guess that was worth it. Let's go here. That's enough of a climb, and we've got more coming. Let's go ahead and use this. Should give us a little bit of a temperature boost as well. When we get to the summit, then there's a decent chance. So we've got this there. I think this is the warm symbol. This is like treasure of some kind. So who knows what we'll get here. Plane wreck. We may as well thoroughly search it. Didn't find anything useful. Oh. This is not good. Let's put on our insulated boots. That is going to gain us body temperature. Good. So we're losing out in other ways, but we got our warm boots on because it is cold. Wonder what the flare gun would have done. Okay. Find some tracks. Should we follow the tracks? Sure. User cave. Steaming kettle hangs over a funnel. There's a person. Let's see. Give him a flask of tea. Let's give him an oxygen bottle. It ladles the contents of the kettle in the bowl. Hands it to me. Let's eat some of the soup. Stew. Stew tastes even worse than it smells. You managed to choke it down. Oh. That's no good. Well, we still leveled up at least. Let's do warm thoughts, gain more body temperature. Well, hang on. No. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, and then just get to the top. I was just hoping that stew would get us warmer. 7,400 feet and we're not even at the top yet. That's a lot of energy though. Hang on. Let's go ahead and use this. Okay. I mean, this is almost 8,000 meters. This is high. Okay. Heart races, you haul yourself up to the summit, take a look around, steel mast rise to the sky, metal support wires stress from either side, definitely an antenna. Take out the amulet, pulse it strongly, the wires mass begin to vibrate, you hear a humming sound, starts to grow louder and louder. Seems the young woman was correct about the radiation is strong up here. Will that stop the time loop? Notice a few strange notches on one of the metal struts. Scrape away the ice. They're not notches, they're letters. People have carved their initials into the steel. You see your name right here alongside the others. What does it mean? Why can't you remember reaching the summit before? Whole thing's getting out of control. You have to get back and confront the mysterious stranger. Woo! Well, that does a lot of good. Sanity, temperature, a lot of experience. Good. Then we got to get down to... Okay, so we're heading this direction. I'm gonna choose to pick one way off in this direction. We still have the climbing rope that's active. Yeah, we're gonna lose all of our energy, of course. We'll have to take a little nap sometime. It's pretty common with the summiting in this game. It just takes so much energy when you're up here. We're okay. Temperature's still going up. Gust of snow pelt as a bear runs up in front of you. Aurora surrounds the creature, gestures you to follow it. Let's follow the bear. So you have been poisoned. This isn't the way you thought to go. You always wind up buried on an avalanche. Bear stops. You can just make out the mouth of a cave. You find some real provisions. That's a relief. Well, okay. We lost a little sanity, but we kind of gained some. Okay. So I guess we go down here. It's low enough where we can get a little bit of sleep. It's gonna be a short nap. That looks like a stay warm. Hang on. Yeah, we can actually make it to that. Cool. One more point. And that's even more along the right direction to go, so that's good. Yeah, we're significantly lower. So even though you know, we're still high up. We're low enough now. We're basically fine on our oxygen. We don't need bottled oxygen. We're just carrying it up to help other people because they might need it. Reach a rocky hollow, half covered with glacial ice. Came face to face with a pair of eyes staring at you. Eyes of a woman, completely frozen in the ice. Only her face and the top of her torso are there. Do we want to free it? Free her or just examine? Let's free it. It's a young woman. Look into your eyes, sinking bottomless lake. What happened to her? Why is there no signs of decay? I shake off these thoughts. If you feel a small pouch she's wearing around her neck. And we find calls for a trader. Okay. Let's get down to here. We'll still be high up in the death zone, but we're low enough at this point in time where, you know, we can take a sleep and it's not going to be as brutal. No tent in inventory. Sleep briefly, I think is, yeah. It's amazing just how much worse it is. Okay, we see something down here. It's not quite the right tile. There we go. That's better. Still a nasty storm. Tomorrow should be clear though. That's going to be good. Well, we summited in the middle of a snowstorm. That's pretty impressive. And this was getting up there. Discover a bird's nest. Extremely unusual at this altitude. Find some herbs. We'll just eat the herbs. Okay. That's gonna suck the rest of our energy up, so let's go to right here. You know, hang on. Let's take the sleep. Just a brief sleep. Okay. I very much look forward to finding another cave so that way we can get a good sleep. That'll be a sanity break. That's nice. There's a cave right there. Fresh snow. Must have been an avalanche recently. We could take some tea. We could start to dig. We don't have the energy, so we'll take the tea. Okay. We're gonna use this, and then we're gonna switch to the heavy boots. Heavy boots will use less energy on stone, and we're starting to get to more stony ground, so using less energy is very, very good. I do not really think we're too likely to reach another spot. There's a crevasse. Do we want to jump or go around? Let's go around. There's also a cave down there. That one's a little more tempting. Let's... After we get here, let's see how hard it is. Oh, that won't be too bad to get to. We should be able to get to there, no problem. You roll your head back, you gas pupils dilated, a comet flies overhead, its tail strike a mile behind, fills with celestial motion, nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go there. We may pay for this later. This looks like a really kind of treacherous section. So much more oxygen. I guess we only get extra oxygen when we're moving. So that's kind of curious. Oh, we're outside of the death zone now. Very nice. Although I want to take a guess that this cave is back inside of the death zone. That's okay. Yeah, it will definitely be back in the death zone, but it's low in the death zone and, you know, it doesn't hurt anything. Okay. Vast cave, passages in the cave, let's follow the noises. So dark, use a flashlight. The knocking is muffled regular, comes from a broken machine, silence. Wait for a minute, nothing happens. We discover a metallic chest. Has some food, let's eat it. Sleep for a long time here. Need all of our energy back up. I don't care at all about oxygen. Don't care about time either, to be honest. Let's see. So we're looking to go in this direction. Okay, so let's go here. We probably will make it to that other cave. I suspect if we hit the death zone again, it's not going to be for very long. We're probably not sleeping in the death zone again this attempt. How are we doing time? I think this may be our last attempt too. Trudging across the snow-covered plains. We catch on something. Let's see. Pull the cable or follow the cable. Let's follow the cable. Edge of the small canyon. Disappears in rubble. There was an avalanche. Should we climb down? Yeah, let's climb down. Gently probe with the toe. Rock seems like it will hold. When you shift your weight, large chunk of rock comes loose, crashes down the bottom. As desperate leap, last second, saves you from hurling along depths. Took too much risk. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and do that. We need a little sanity break after that craziness. So we could go... Yeah, why don't we explore this stuff? Here, a couple loose stones. One of them hits you in the torso. Ouch. Keep going. So yeah, we'll hit these guys. Do I want to hit that one? Yeah, I mean, it's only just one rock climb. It'd be silly not to hit these ones. We're back in the death zone, and I guess we're sleeping in the death zone one more time. Oh well. It's all for the good exploration. Sit down. Pleasant warmth. Do we want sanity? Yes, please. We're losing a lot of sanity, but we're holding our own for now. Okay. Yeah, we're sleeping in the death zone, that's for sure. But the only reason we are is because there's a nice, lovely cave nearby an abandoned camp. There's a torn. Take the time to search. Let's thoroughly search it. Don't find anything useful. We do get a bunch of experience. That's nice. Gain even more body temperature while moving. Yeah. Not that I think any of the things matter that much. Enter cave, follow the smell. Can't find anything, back to the cave entrance. Let's lie down and sleep. I think a short sleep is enough. We're quite likely to find some more stuff, so. More places to sleep. There's a lot of caves and such around here. Local man sitting on a rock. He pulls out an oxygen bottle. What's wrong with him? He dislocated his shoulder and he gives us the oxygen bottle and some climbing gloves. Well, we'll take the climbing gloves. Yeah. We just don't need that oxygen bottle. Okay, I think... yeah. This isn't going to be too bad to explore. We're really close to the exit, so I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, 7. Let's hit all 7 of these. They all seem like they're fairly even. There's so many over here too, but those are out of the way. This is out of the way. For this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll see from there. Remains of the Mountaineer. Let's just take a quick peek. It's got some tea. Drink it, I guess. So we'll come over here. I guess I'm gonna skip that. It's just out of the way. Old woman, she has a strength. We regain health. Okay. I think this will be the last one and then we'll be done. Yeah, definitely the last episode for tonight. We are out of the death zone once and for all. We got pretty far, actually. So it was a very, very successful exploration run. Okay, stumble across the foot of a building. Must have been a landslide. Search through the rubble, sure. Not carefully enough. We do have like pain. Okay, continue on the journey. Yep, that's fine. We're basically done. We gained some experience for naught. But that's okay. A little tempting to go visit, but no, that's just out of the way. Let's just get out of here. Collar done. Alright then. Let's see what upgrades we can do. Crawl into a narrow cave, you're safe here. It gets hotter and hotter. Stone is soaking up radiation like a sponge. It's glowing red. He'll assure you're seen. Time restarts soon. Will radiation be enough to break you from the time loop? You'll have your answer soon. And the answer is nope. Okay. Wow. So that's some serious stuff. 21 hours climbed in the death zone's pretty good. 48 events. Very nice. Very nice. It looks like 4 out of 5 we're going to advance. 400 experience points. That's upgrade points. That's very, very nice. Okay. $12 unused consumables. That's huge. Okay, we wake up, you immediately look towards the mysterious stranger. Her expression doesn't reveal what your attempt to reverse the time loop was successful. Tell her about everything you saw. Want to know what it means. Can't you see? You've already been up there at least once, probably multiple times. We've met each other multiple times too. Out there and here in the station. You didn't believe me. It's only since you had the amulet that your memory last passed a single time loop. It allowed you to regain consciousness and now you're remembering everything. Doubt gnaws at you. Wouldn't it be better to just forget the pain and the fear being trapped here? Why didn't the stranger tell you everything from the start? And what might she still be hiding from you? Know the situation we're in is not easy. Want to give you time to get accustomed to it all. You know, it took me years to understand all of this. The importance of the stone in particular remained a mystery to me for a long, long time. It's the key to the prison. Prison, you swallow hard. Does that mean you scaled the summit with the antenna for naught and you're still stuck in the time loop? Stone is overheated just as it should be, but it didn't break the time loop. Please give me time to think about this. In the meantime, you should probably go train some more. It's not over yet. All right. So an extra 10. Scintillated boots really saved me, man. Let's just get another can of soup. Characters, we've got... I like the idea of this. +3 body temperature active at night. And then warm up. Takes some energy. Reduce energy costs of climbing at night. I like that idea too. Good. The scientist. Gain some sanity, sure. Whenever you wake up, gain 10 energy. I like this as well. Then the journalist. Ignore negative effects of weather and terrain. That's pretty big. Actually, I like the less energy lost in events. That's pretty helpful. Team upgrades. We've got, let's see, Reduced energy on snow. And let's go with the terrain. And then environment knowledge. Let's get another death zone resistance. And let's go with storm resistance, I think. All right. So next time we have a bunch of missions. I guess some of the missions have to be done by a particular person and some of them can be done by anyone. So this one probably has to be done by, I don't know who. The adventurer. Okay, adventurer's red, scientist blue. That's fine. So let's just save the adventurer. Okay. But he went on the last one, so let's go with the scientist. Here. 4 temporal anomalies are spread out over a wide area, then reach the goal. Alright, I think this will be good enough. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. I'm enjoying this too much. I'm going to find a way to play this more. I think I will continue playing it. I have another game that I need to play, but I think I'm just going to do that direct to YouTube. Anyways, thanks guys for everything. I appreciate it. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye-bye.